Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Wednesday to you. Real quick pocket dump. Today in pocket we got the Kershaw Iridium Titanium S35VN. We got the Travax wallet. We got the EDC 23. And this knife pretty much goes with me about every day. Devo Nip Slip Premium. Excellent walk and talk. Duty's Dagger Slip. And then we got a Zippo somewhere. Got the We the People Zippo. That was my carry. Leave in the comments what you guys carried today. And today we're going to take a look at a knife from Tuya Knives. Dave Warren down in Corbin, Kentucky. I went down there and picked up a few knives. We did the Alamo the other day. And this one's a little bit different. This comes in a hard black case. This is the Blackbeard Tuya knife slip joint. Man, I almost ordered this knife numerous times off the website, but you know, you never know till you get the knife in hand. I wanted to handle it first and see what it looks, see how it felt. So first time I got to handle this guy in Corbin at Dave Warren's place down there, and man, I fell in love with it. The cool thing about this knife is it has 1, 2, 3. So it's unique in the fact of how it closes. 1, 2, and then the final one. And the pull, walk and talk's great. So we have contoured titanium scales, full length back spring, titanium clip. This has orange peel on it. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera there. And I think this is an S35VN. Has a nail nick. If you got bad hands, guys, this probably isn't the one for you. It has a hard pull, but I really think that's cool. The close right there pulls back down in, and it's almost like 3 stops. 1, 2, 3, open. Ergonomically, it's really sound. Reverse grip. This is a full length traditional knife slip joint, and like I said, it's really neat. Good walk and talk. This is the Blackbeard. So contoured titanium scales. Hardware is all black anodized. We have a T8 on the pivot screw. T6 on the other screws, I'm pretty sure. T6. T6 on the hardware. T8 on the pivot. It almost gives it, the orange peel almost gives it like that worn look. Full size knife, guys. We have a clip point blade. We have a belt satin on the primary here. And on the swedges we have a belt. Then we have a satin on the flats of the blade. I think this is S35VN. Don't hold me to it. Either that or M390. But ergonomically, it feels really good in hand. You can close this guy like that, then straight down without having to worry about cutting your finger. It's easier to close because it's got all those stops. And when you rip it out, you're going to feel them. It's really cool how the mechanism, you're going to feel them when you open it up. 3 or 4 good little bumps there. In the hasp position, the spring is slightly up. Nail nick, I'd give the pull maybe a 6 or a 7. Sharpening choil and plunge grind's done good, guys. It is milled out for weight reduction. This is a numbered set. Down inside there, I got number 67 of 110. on this one. Really cool. Really cool, really cool slip joint. That one I see a lot of time. I never understood why more makers don't put a pocket clip on a slip joint. So overall, we got 7.5. We got 3 inches of cutting edge with about 4.25 inches of handle. Weight on this guy is, it ain't gonna weigh nothing. 3.4 ounces. It's really thin. Really thin. Great walk and talk on it. Good little positive snap there at the end. In pocket, let's see how she's gonna ride in the pocket. I use these terry cloths because they got a thicker bead around the end of them. Easy in, easy out. Let's do some size comparisons so you guys can see the length of this knife. So, Benchmade bug out, and the Blackbeard is about the same. Kaiser drop bear, a little bit shorter. Paramilitary, a little bit longer. And then we got out one of my favorite slip joints, the Kunwu Geezer. Those two are about the same size there. I give 169 for this pocket knife here, and some of the things I like about it. Like I said, I went back and forth. Was going to order it off the web, order it here, and I just went back and forth with myself. And then I found out that Dave is kind of close to the house. His shop's about an hour away from my house, so went down there and got it in hand and had to bring it home with me. Ergonomically, it feels really good. Reverse grip, any grip you put in it, you're going to feel really good. That tip is a little bit high, so once again, utility cuts, you're going to be up, your wrist is going to be up in the air, but you got belly there, rock cuts, push cuts, and then you got a long flat that's going to trap the material. The bevels look really good on this knife. We got an anchor here, and we got the tuya symbol there. Once again, the close. Then there's another one that's going to hit again right there, and it's going to go on down. And when you open it, that's your first. It's going to want to stop, and it's going to want to pop, and you're going to feel it one more time, and then it's going to lock. Really cool design. Let's see how sharp this comes, guys. No negatives on this knife so far. None. Only negative I got is the T6s, and that's just, you know, if we got to take it apart. Most time you don't take traditional knives apart like you do more modern to clean them or maintenance them. At least I don't. Some of you guys might be knife wizards and take them apart, but not me. If I can get this thing loaded. If this is the first time you're seeing Everything Sharp channel, I'm glad to, I hope you stick around. I'm glad to have you here. And the guys that are subscribed, guys, hit that like button. Let's blow up this year. So we got, this is going to be a beast, I think. 240. Woo. 240 is right above utility razor, so it is, actually it is utility razor blade. 250s utility razor blade, so it's come extremely sharp. Extremely sharp. So some of the things I like about this knife, I like the contoured titanium scales. I like the orange peel on it. I like the black, gives it a little bit of pop. I like the unique locking feature on it, the way it opens and closes. Did come perfectly centered. I like the blade shape. I like the belt satin on the blade. I like that it's full size and it has a pocket clip. The only thing I can pick out, guys, is the T6 hardware, and like I said, it's not a deal breaker with me on this one. So we have one screw here holding a pocket clip. We do have a lanyard hole back there in the back, lanyard tube. Just a big functional knife. Let me grab one other knife. Where are you at? So this blade shape, guys, kind of reminds me of the Benny. The Benny is a little bit bigger of a knife, but you can see what I'm talking about on the blade shape, the upswept clip point. That kind of reminds me of that, but the Benny's a bigger knife, and the Blackbeard is really, really nice. I can't remember how pretty this knife is with the brushed horizontal on the blade. Tuya Blackbeard, guys. Modern slip with unique opening. You just have to feel it, get it in hand and feel it for yourself. This one will see a lot of pocket time. I really like this design, really like this knife. The contoured handles are so comfortable. Before we get off here, let's see. Thickness. It's about as thick as a Benchmade bug out, so I'll tell you, it's pretty thin. That nail nick's nice. 1, 2, 3, and then close. Hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. The Tuya Blackbeard. Check them out on Tuya Knives or Dave Warren down in Corbin on his website. Tuya Nice Blackbeard. Like and subscribe. Until the next one, stay safe, stay warm, and stay sharp.